chair. It's on an angle, isn't it? Oh shit. That doesn't look good. That's even worse now. I need no stand for this shit. Can't stand this shit. Yeah, very funny. Is it out of sync? Is it out of sync? It is out of sync. A little bit. Oh my goodness. No one's watching the stream in that, so yeah. Put that on top of here. I can move it back in. Right. How's that? That's pretty good in that. Anyway, well, you guys can't see the thing, but we're playing the first tree today in that. Yes, I've been meaning to play this game. Like I've been meaning to play this game like in the past in that, but something just came up in that, so I had to cancel it. It's supposed to be like the same. I'm supposed to like play it with like I'm supposed to like play it with thing in the background. First of all, I want to see if there's any like subtitles in that, because there's a lot of talking in this game. Yeah, subtitles in that. There we go. And it's commentary mode. Not really. Is it ultra high? Yeah, I just put it on very high. Dude, it doesn't really matter as well. There's no volume as well, so it's gonna be kind of annoying that. Yeah, the first tree, the game where you play as a fox, and everyone, and there's a guy who's like tells his wife or his girlfriend about his like childhood and shit like that. Yeah, I don't know why, but when I first like thought about it, I was like wondering. I remember I was playing like streaming on this this game and that. Then I thought to myself, because I replayed it again a little bit. I'm like, thinking stuff. Why should I stream this game? This is getting kind of boring in that. And this is like when I was like streaming like Firewatch, which was kind of sort of similar to this. As like it's more like a because it like usually like has like adult subjects and stuff like that, and there's like a walking simulator and that. But I think the favorite difference is that Firewatch is actually like more like compact, like it's all like in one big. It's sort of like it's like those type of like walking simulator games in that where it's like in a small area in that, but then like as the story progresses, it unlocks the area in that. But the first tree, it's literally just like find this location, dig up something up, find this location, dig up something up, and then go over to the next map in there, which, yeah, don't expect this to be a long stream, everyone. This might be this might be like a short one. Anyway, I could go continue, but let's go to the next game. I've written yes. And also, I'm stuck on this game as well in it, so, yeah. Oh, fucks things. Alright. Sad story. Sad music. Like I'm still doing it, I'm sorry. Playing with my pen. What does the fox say? Oh. Hello there. Oh no.
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah.
Is this a prototype? Because
You
look.
should get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
Oh god.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
Can I go back?
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried.
I'm running into an invisible wall.
Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
Oh, what are we playing? Serious Sam, look at this,
Alright.
look at this lens flare. Alright. Yes, double jumping in that, yes. So you basically just running around where someone else talks about their problems and that. Yeah, I think unlike I think differences between like the Fox game and Firewatches is like there's like multiple characters in there and there's like more stuff you can do in there. In this game you just like run around, collect stars and other shit like that. It's kind of boring. That's why I don't expect this to be like a long stream or anything like that. Heck, it's actually like I'm actually stuck on like the final part of it because I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go in that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this will be over. This is expected to be like below like 2 hours in that. Heck, I think the total time is like an hour and like 30 minutes. First time, and then like up to 3 hours the next. I played it again. So yeah, don't expect it to be like a long stream, everyone. Anyway, let's run around this. Let's Kate Bush would say, let's go run up this hill. Oh, ah! Oh my. Hello.
So, not far from her home,
Aww.
she followed that path to something unexpected.
Oh, dog. The other dog. I mean, the other fox. Okay. I'm gonna run over you. Yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna run over you. You're dead. You're a weakling.
She couldn't stay though. She had to find her other 2 children.
Other 2.
So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
Yeah, are you sure this is not a... Are you sure this is not a... Oh my goodness. Should I change the graphics? Can I do that? I can. Let's go to Ultra. Can I... Oh, it just does it on the fly. How... That's the fucking same. Okay, I'm gonna... What about really very low? I see no fucking difference. What the hell? So ultra and so ultra high and very low is basically the same. Ah, these indie games. Wow. The first tree. Roll credits. Oh god, it's raining. I better protect myself. Alright. So, maybe... That's very low. Let's go back to Ultra. Yeah, I still see no difference in that.
Fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs.
Yes. Ooh, collectibles.
Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story. I'm not gonna like... I felt like I was right behind
Fuck you, I'm not gonna
the
click.
whole time.
Alright. So yeah, basically just run around there, click the stars, and those... Okay, John Williams, you can shut up now. Alright. Ooh, rabbits. Ah, I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna grab you. Ah. I didn't know there was rabbits in this game. Okay. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, follow that rabbit. It's your lunch. You're hungry, aren't you? Come on, grab that rabbit, grab that rabbit. Give it to your children. Oh, wait, never mind. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. God, you're running fast. You're a fast motherfucker. Come on. What was that? Okay. Is it me or was this music loud? Here, it's fucking loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it. No, you can't, thank God. It's loud, but not as loud as you can hear the fucking earphones go. Hear the fucking earphones anyway. Sure. I don't know what they have oh my, Jesus Christ. Okay. I did not know it had facial features. Okay, so that's a disc in that. It's about the guy's backstory. Ooh. It's the playground. Oh, yes, the playground. Alright. Is the music gonna kick in? Or... Alright, can I go up the swing? Oh, there we go. First area. Let's go. Alright. Thank God this fox isn't around us, damn it. Alright, I don't know if you actually need to go. I actually don't know if you need to find, if you need to go to these ones in that, but that's what I do, because usually... I don't even know, it unlocks an area in it, so you do have to go through there. Okay. Interesting.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade.
I never did.
You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me. So I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad.
I was thinking about an offensive joke right there, but I'm not gonna say it.
Carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friends had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
I know that.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
Yes. I'm so glad you didn't become a school shooter. Okay, where's the next one? Does it mean it's still kicking in? Oh, let's just talk anyway in there. Oh, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something in there. Shit. I don't know in there, but yes, this is the first tree one. Yeah, it's kind of like weird. I think that's a good reason why I played Firewatch instead of this and that, because I think Firewatch is like more like it has like more gameplay footage thing in there. And that's probably why it was like quite popular on YouTube and Twitch and that, because it had like actual like story in there and things to do. And this game, me just a fox just running around in that. Yeah, I think there's like a few like indie games in there that I like I stream like randomly sometimes in there. I sometimes stream like indie games or old FPS games and stuff like that. Small stars. I don't know. Probably something important? Nope. Yeah, but we're just gonna like just go around, dig up his past and shit like that. And yeah, that's basically the whole game in there. But near the end in there, I don't know if it's near the end in there because I haven't finished it yet. Now I got stuck on it. I don't know if we're gonna get it as far as this because I might like fall asleep during the stream. Every time I did that, I just was like something like I don't know if I like played like a game in there, like I was streaming. If I'm streaming, we were doing a let's play in there, and I just like fell asleep during it. And I like what? Because I usually like stream like sometimes I stream until like late in the night in there. So yeah, I like stream until like late in the late in the night in there. So yeah, maybe I get so bored I just sleep for like half an hour. And then I like wake up and the computer is like, because the computer doesn't like turn off in there. It only like goes gray. Because I want to like save power in there. Yeah, that's what I always do. Mostly because of like, can I just?
Usually those kids would leave me alone, but somehow they could tell I was different. They made fun of how far away I lived.
Yeah, so you don't have to like
sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours. After that show and tell,
I want to click that because
I didn't tell him much anymore.
You guys, it doesn't really matter about the sound. It doesn't really matter about the sound today because I got the fucking subtitles in it. The weird thing is, the subtitles are just like big box in there. Like, what am I playing? An RPG? What am I? Oh, look at birds.
I didn't know.
I just jump up, just grab it with my. I just jump up and grab it with my teeth.
Pretty much forgot what I took just now. There's so much I still
I just got like.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him.
This is like, because people like have like hunting dogs in it. Imagine like if the dogs can like jump as high as like a fox in there, and then it goes honk, just grabs it, the jumps up, just grabs it with its teeth. How high can foxes? How high can dogs jump in there? Let's just speed through it. That might be like. Imagine if we get up to the park and just be like speeding through.
The older I got, the more I withdrew. I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway?
I was like, don't you dare show sympathy for him. I'm gonna. You know, foxes do that in real life, man. And they dig. I think it's like certain types of foxes in there, not red foxes, but yeah, certain types of foxes in there. They should like do it. Like they would actually go jump up and then they dive into the ground, like literally like dig under there. The two things: fear and food. What is that?
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
Can I... Come on, I want to see my home. Come on. What's that? Those chips. Chip packets. I think they are. Yes, they are. Alright. Oh, great. There we go. Hello, buddy. There's your new house. Oh my goodness. Imagine if I walked into the woods in there. I felt like a fox just living in like roof tilings and that. Well, no, that's not roof tile. It's is it sheet metal? I think it's sheet metal actually. Oh, never read it. Anyway, okay. More things fun. Right? Where's the last one? It's usually free. Well, sometimes there's 4, but usually free. Oh, there it is. Alright. Hopefully that's not ice. Alright. Okay.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys.
Awesome.
That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be.
I must see one of those little playthings and that ones you chew your mouth in. That's probably the most ones I played. I don't remember actually. What was the first two I remember playing with? I don't think I ever got any toys when I was younger in that actually. Either that would probably been like one of those I think. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna do like another actually no, my thoughts on is retired man. What was the earliest toy I remember playing with? I think because Lego. I don't get into Lego until I think I didn't get into Lego until my later years end. Oh yeah, it's another. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about the other things in that. Alright, so we're in spring, I guess. Okay, can I go back? Or is it gonna be another invisible wall? It probably is. Okay, so it just fades to black. Okay, I thought just. Alright. Imagine it was there's a guy out of bounds in there and there's a sign that says fuck off. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these out of bounds areas. Or was it just gonna be invisible wall? Oh. There is. It is the out of bounds area. It's basically nothing. It's like a song. Did you see that in the FPS games in there, where they have like the sign that says go away or something like that? Imagine if the sign that says fuck off. Well, in Tiki Nuki in there, the new Doom mod in there, it says no. Instead of saying you're in the wrong area, go away, and it just says no. I should do it like a Doom mod in there, like an out of bounds area now. When someone no clips through the area, I should just have a sign that says fuck off. Because Dusk has, because what does Dusk have? Dusk has, you're out of bounds area or something like that. You're not supposed to be here, go away. That's the one that Dusk has. Alright.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble.
Yep.
I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom.
As well in that.
So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things. Even though I mostly just watched the chaos.
I did get a few friends in that. Most of them
we did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions.
Huh?
He had to make a living.
A security camera.
He couldn't be in two places.
What is a security camera there?
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time,
imagine if we speed through it, and it goes to this area and this is
going on.
And this is still going on in there. That would be awesome. If just have dialogue until dialogue in there. Oh, the desk. Let's just see what he's doing now.
He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they'd come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash.
There's a keys! Oh, there's a keys. What the fuck is that? Alright.
Felt like I was soaring
in the last one.
air with borrowed wings.
Oh god, the cop.
All good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us in a bar.
No, just pulled you over on my face like, oh, there we go. Oh, I was like wondering, there was a cop car right here. I wonder why. I'd be like, oh, like, someone pulled you over, like, oh, that makes perfect fucking sense now. What does this sign say? What is this, a clipboard? Otter River Police Station. Are those the developers right now? They must be. Yeah, I like it when you play games in there and you get like photos of like actual people in there and it's just the developers or sometimes the children in there. It's a really nice touch actually. Anyway, where's our last one? What's this? Butterflies. Oh. Is that what it is? Oh yeah, this one in there. You have to leave it on in there. Jump up there. That's what it is, right? I think it is. I don't remember. I haven't played this game in months in there. Right. Oh. Ah, I made it. Alright, so let's go up here now. Alright, up here. Any more butterflies? I guess not. I'm guessing it's like a metaphor for butterflies in my stomach and stuff like that. Yeah, but at least it's more relatable in that because when someone makes like indie games in there about people's lives in there, it's usually from the female side in there. They never do it from the male side in there for some reason in there. And I probably know like mental illness doesn't exist in like males and shit like that. Only females get mental illness in there. But seriously, I don't know. Like most of those indie games in there, they focus on like adult stories in there. Mostly focus from the female side in there, not the male side. I don't know why. Anyway, where's the next talking thing in there? I always see the butterfly things in there. I don't think they're up here actually. Oh, there it is. I was like wondering where is it? Oh, it's over there. Yeah. But yeah, but I think there should be like more games with, like focusing on like well, not only games in it, but also like other type of media that focus on like male mental health in there, and female mental health in there, because you know we have depression, you know, as well, you know. I don't say that right. I think I do it to person. What's this shit?
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to.
I blew up. I thought you were literally exploded. I just like saving like a bomb around him. Just, I blew up. I put the button. I blew up the car.
Took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I had proved the ultimate point. But my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me.
Oh shit.
All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right."
Really? I thought he was like fucking beat the shit out of you.
Silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road.
Ooh.
I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but...
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
Can I swim?
It surprises me too.
I just drowned.
It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then.
Oh.
I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over.
Oh, really?
It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right,"
so
to himself, more than to me.
I don't know. I think it's more like shot by the locals in there because you're not here to read. You're here to smoke weed. You're not here to weed. You're not here to read. You're here to smoke weed. Oh, this is what most of you guys want. Huh? Do I actually need to go there? I think I do. This is like more stars in there, so let's just go get down here. We need the butterflies as well, man, because it looks quite high. Where's butterflies? I need butterflies in my stomach, or around my stomach. Where am I body? There we go. Fly. How's your day, by the way, Nat? And sorry if I want to say, I know thank God it's gonna be a short stream in it, but I'm not feeling that well in it because when I was at work today in there, and I was like, I had like breakfast in there, and I had like leftovers for like dinner because there was like leftovers for breakfast in there. Yeah, I had my leftovers for breakfast in there, and basically, oh, you need all three. Oh shit! Alright, I'll talk about it. Like I had like all like I had like that, and Dad told me to finish it off in it because there was like still some left in there. So I did that, and then I believe I did that, and I thought, and there's still some left in there, so I thought I'll just take it to work in there. And I took it to work in there, and I got told that I was going to have having sushi for lunch as well in there. So I thought, okay, I'll just have, and sushi's like really quite small in there. So I was like, I'll just have like 3 pieces, and then I'll have 3 pieces, and then I'll like finish off the thing there. Oh great, oh really? So like do it like there. Oh, actually, I need to do it like, how am I gonna get all 3? Because when I jump, I literally how the hell am I gonna get that? Alright. If it wasn't all 3. Is there like a ramp I can jump off? I think there is. Okay, so yeah, we had like instead of like having sushi in there, so I usually just like, oh, just like 2. I'm just gonna have like some small pieces of sushi in there, and then I'll go and then I'll finish off the thing in there, and then one of my coworkers got back in there and said, oh, we're having McDonald's. I'm like, oh, okay. So I was like, oh god, we're gonna like Big Macs in there, but no, we just got, I think it was like Chick-fil-A, and we also got like there was like 1 Big Mac, and there was like a bunch of like cheeseburgers in there, and I was like, oh, it was like 1 Big Mac, and there was like a bunch of like a lot of chicken burgers in there, but not enough like Big Macs in it. But like, oh, you know, Veronica was like, my sister Veronica who also works there as well, and they're like, oh great, look at this, so pretty. Oh, let's go to the grass here. Look at me, I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful rocks. Water. Oh my friends.
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
Oh, great. Are those actual like areas where those like steam things? Some of these like steam volcanoes in there, but I was saying before in that, or like McDonald's in there, we were like, my sister was like, oh great, you're giving the Big Mac in that, because she wanted as well, and I thought to myself, no, I'll have half, and you can like, and we started to share like a cheeseburger in that, so we had that, I had half a Big Mac, half a Okay. Well, what the hell just happened? Okay, so... Oh, great. I'll just, like, say about, like, I don't know how far we did, but... Let's say before in there, like, around, like... like as I said before, and I basically had like So just repeat the whole fucking story. Yeah, I want to tell about like what I did for like the dinner. Like I told about like thing in that, but I said it before in that. Like I'll skip towards like my like work in that, and I was told that we're gonna have sushi in that. So I was like, okay, so I have like I don't know 3 pieces of sushi in that, and I'll have the rest of like the thing for lunch in that. So that's what I was like doing in that, and then after a while, and then like after a while, like after I think around like 12 o'clock in there. It says, oh yeah, your coworkers like running late in that with like the food. Like, oh good, we're gonna have like sushi a bit later in that. So come towards like 12:13 in that. I see like literally found like packets of McDonald's in that. I feel like, oh, having McDonald's did like having McDonald's did sushi. Like no, this is for us. Like instead of having sushi in that, we're having McDonald's instead. Like oh, okay, so I was like first off just like a cheeseburger in that. But what they brought is like a few of them were chicken burgers in there. A few chicken burgers. A few of them were like cheeseburgers, and there's like one Big Mac. Only one Big Mac for some dumb reason in that. And I looked at all of the Big Mac in it. Then my sister was like doing the whole thing. Like she wanted the Big Mac as well in it. So I told her, why don't we just cut it in half and share in that? So I think I had like half a Big Mac and also had like half a cheeseburger in that. A drink which was like a strawberry like raspberry drink in that. And then we had like some chips. And I also had like I had the thing in that, like the rest of the leftover dinner in that, which was I think it was like mince and rice. So I just had that, and I was like, oh god, I'm quite full in that. And then like near the end of it, there was like one more burger in that was left in there. I just finished the burger in that. I had the burger, and I just felt like shit for like the rest of the day in that. I was like, oh god, I said before, I don't know if I said it before in that, but I was like basically like I felt like I had like couldn't like focus on that, like my head was going numb, like I was having like a fucking seizure or a fucking stroke or something like that. But then got like a lot better in that. I got better, and then my boss, who's actually my cousin as well in that. I think I just like said that before in that, but had donuts in it. But like, oh great, I'll just have half a donut in that. And everyone else was like full in there, so I'm like, okay, I had like one donut, just one donut, and one donut. My stomach was like all right in that. Had the second donut, I literally felt like I was gonna throw up in that. So I drank some more water in that. Got home and yeah, I think like before I like started the stream in that. I knew it was gonna be like a short stream in that, so I was like streaming a bit earlier in that, but. I literally had to have a lay down and have like some. I think Mum told me to have some caramel tea in there. I had some tea. I had an orange as well in there, and I feel a bit better. Still feel a bit sick in that. So yeah. Anyway, let's carry on now. I don't know what the hell happened to the microphone in there. Anyway, let's dig this shit up. Alright, and that's basically.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
I don't know.
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
What fire?
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
I don't know. Anyway, I'm guessing you're supposed to go. Are you supposed to go here or? I don't remember. I haven't played this game much in that, so I don't really remember. I should just fall down and just die immediately. Oh. I just phase black. It's like, oh no, I'll go to the scene here, isn't it? Nope. Just phase black. Alright. Off to the next level. Ooh. Should I just walk? I guess I'll just walk there. Yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit sick in there, and the only thing is I brought like snacks in that because I've just been like I'm binge watching like Family Guy in that because I went to an op shop and I found seasons 1 to 8 on Family Guy in that. So I've been watching that lately this week in that. I'm nearly finished. I finished disc 2 of season 8, so I got that to do in that. I'm also gonna watch the Star Wars parody as well in that. Yeah, I got like the Star Wars one. I also got like Stewie Griffin and Untold Story, which is basically like 3 Family Guys into 1 in that. So yeah, I'm gonna finish it after the stream in that. Oh boy, keep on walking, Lux. Keep on walking. Is that can? It is. I see something. Imagine walk past it and it's like the three kings from the Bible. Like, was that where Jesus was like, no, this is all my stories. Like, oh, okay, right. The Star of David? I don't know. I'm an atheist, so how the fuck should I know? Yeah. So, alright. He was a skater boy. She said she had a later boy. They didn't get enough for her. Was that Alpha Verli? Was it Eva Lu? No, it's. How the fuck do you pronounce her name? Something Levine. I don't know. I think she's French, so. Oh, am I gonna walk all the way here? I guess I will. Jesus, it's like a. Alright. I was gonna. Look at her teeth. She's like hungry. I'm gonna eat you. No, Can foxes... Are foxes actually, because foxes are quite small in there. It's wolves you need to take care of in there. But can foxes actually attack humans in there? Oh, God. Ooh. Okay. See your teeth right through it. Alright, so, okay, we can jump up here. And I'm wondering, oh, where's the butterflies in there? Alright, next time I just did this. So, alright, let's make the stream a bit longer now. If I just walk. Just walk. Alright. Oh, shit, I missed it. Okay. Oh, great, what are you, a Skyrim horse? I'll get off there. Because I'm like walking to the light. I was walking to the light. What voice was that? Alright, oh, do I need? Shit. Oh, yeah. Should that be the thumbnail? Should that be the thumbnail of the video? Just be like a Skyrim horse. Am I stuck? No, okay. Oh. Probably this one. Let's approve the game once you do it, because, well, you click shift. It's literally just, I don't even know if there's anything in the options. Nope, there isn't. Okay. Anyway. I'll just try again with, like, developer, like, commentary mode in that, which, you know, I never actually, like, when I like playing game in that, I never put the developer mode on in that. I don't know why. I think it's something that movies should have in there, not video games. I don't know why the hell video games should have commentary. Sounds like something like movies would have, not video games. Now, at least it's like somewhat like, I don't like commentary on video games in that if it's actually like the developer playing the game in that, not like, because the difference between like the developer playing the game in that and like regular plays is like regular plays in it. They're gonna like, oh. There we go. Is that one you do in those areas? So what's down here? Alright, yeah. So that's like the long time commentary I like in that. Because I like commentary in like video games and that. It's literally just like a little like spot, like a little microphone in that. You click on it and it's like, hey, this is this area in that. And it's only just only goes to like specific areas in that. But like commentary like there was like other like commentaries in there. Or like if it's like the actual like gameplay, like the actual game developer like playing it and that, oh god, that was wind physics. Every that was just popping. Oh, what are we on again? We're ultra high. Oh yeah, ultra high. I can't really fucking, you know. Just like wondering what's the specs in this game. Where's specs? Installation. View and store. Alright. I don't know, I can buy it in the game. Alright, so. Alright, here's the specs. Here's the specs in that. So the specs are. Alright, so minimum is quad GPU. So it's like a 2.0 gigahertz CPU. Got her 6. Do you really need 6 gigabytes of RAM? 8 gigabytes is recommended. And the graphics is like GTX 750 or Radeon 650 with 1 GB of RAM. And recommended is like, God, what's wrong with these indie games in that? Our DirectX is 11 and 4 gigabytes. God, that's small. Huh. I was reading the reviews on that. Beautiful, really beautiful. Not for everyone. The game literally has no gameplay. It's really good foxy animations, running through beautiful locations, collecting stars, and nothing to the story is delivered bit by bit by certain. The game is beautiful, low so very emotional in case. Yep. Alright. Nice but empty. Alright. What's the overall score? 3.3 out of 5. Alright, I'm also doing it on like should I read the Steam reviews as well in that? Alright, let's see. And I guess we'll just do that as well. Alright, so we'll get rid of that. Alright. I hope it is on Steam. The first Ascendant, the first man. The first tree. God, it's more expensive than GOG. Alright. Recent reviews has been mixed, but overall has been positive in that. Alright. My friend wants this game. Why do you want this game in? I don't know. Alright, so yep. Not a fox simulator. Really. Alright. For fans of Firewatch. Yes, Firewatch. That's why I wanna play this game as well next to Firewatch, alright. That was just run with XP in that. But the one on GOG says you have to like run it on 7. Okay. Yeah, it says it before, and that's the minimum. It doesn't have like maximum though. Alright, what's reviews? Spoiler warning, okay, recommended short answer, alright. It's a walking simulator, as in narration, alright. Pros, gorgeous graphics, how the game, I took screenshots, rich story. Fox, number 3 is Fox, that's the reason why it's pro. Can't imagine, alright. Clunky controls, usually dropped into like odd. Item shop gain, yep, alright. This game is awesome. Okay. Like we into the story is hardly focused on playing. Sorry, Joshua, but I need to do more than the fox. Then when you rebel at your children, just whoops. Once the fox finds out, yeah, okay. The cubs are in it for a while. Alright. But it's kind of like weird. Like most of the people on like, should I go on YouTube and that? I just look up the first tree. I'm gonna find out. See what the first tree's about. Alright. Speaking of the first tree. If I type in the first tree right now in that, what's it gonna come up with first? Oh god, I spelled that wrong. It's gonna come up with something besides that. Ah, there we go. Full game 2017. Alright, so it has okay, it's on PlayStation. I wonder who that is. How trees look over the world, no time, no budget, no problem. Finishing the first tree. That's like a documentary or something. Alright, so it's on different consoles. Interesting. Teaser trailer 6 years ago. Shit. 17, alright. Here is why I'm doing with Valve on Steam. Alright. It went on Steam, but alright. Even when I hated it. Alright. Sure. So, oh god. First tree. So it's basically like smaller creators in that. sure, but no one like PewDiePie or Markiplier play these games in that. Yeah, so to be honest, most of the popular ones in there don't have that many views in that. So yeah, I'm guessing it's not that it is popular, but it's not that popular in that. So yeah. It's also because for instance, let's go to Firewatch in there. For instance, because Firewatch was more had more players in there. It was more popular in there. The Markiplier played it. Had a lot of views in there. It had more views and stuff like that. And it was more heavily promoted in that. For people like Jacksepticeye in that played as well in that. Leave a lead here in that. I watched him as well and that's pretty good. Yeah, there's mostly other people in there as well. So yeah, in that. So it's more popular in that. That makes sense in that because you're literally it has more gameplay than it. It has more gameplay than thing in that. Yeah, it basically has more it has more gameplay than the first tree in that. Anyway, I had 6 notifications. Jesus, what's that for? Alright. I don't know what the hell that is in that. Anyway, let's go back to playing a fucking game in that. It's enough mucking around for once. Okay. No one in chat? Nope. Okay, let's just play the game now. I'm bored now, so yeah. Anyway, back to game. Piano music. Yeah, so apparently the first Firewatch gets was more popular than the first tree. Anyway. We're going to go. We already did that one, didn't we? For that, we'll talk about it. Who's being up here? I think we're at. Or is it somewhere else? Let's go somewhere else. So we can tell which one it is. If I got a review in there, I'm just gonna say. Because this is the problem I hate about indie games in there. Indie games want to be more artistic in there. And that's. I don't mind if you be artistic in that, but you're playing a video game now. Watching a fucking movie now. I want interactions in there, not just click the button here, hear 6 hours of dialogue and shit like that. No, I just want actual gameplay in there, like finding secrets in there, fighting bosses and shit like that. I don't mind if you I don't mind story in a game now. Well, at least it's Doom in that, because Doom. John Carmack said it best in that. Story in a game, no story in a porn movie. It's just a bit of the be there, but that's not that. Anyway, oh, there it is. Wait, so is it completely different? Oh, it is. Okay, so those ones are so you got the story in there, but also got those rocks with the star in there. Yeah, let's get before man. This is not gonna be long stream. I think the full game was literally just an hour and a half in that. So yeah. Anyway, let's dig this shit up.
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. He carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and designing, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
Alright, can we go here? Alright, so mission was wrong around here. Do I have to go down here next? I remember I got lost in this area once in there. Oh, oh god, this is really... Let's see what else is there. I got all of it, by the way. Oh, here we go. This last one before I destroy it. You know, this game would probably be like this game would be awesome, man. It was like made like, I don't know, like 2013, like, when even like before Minecraft and that, or like, the graphics would be like slightly different. Like, well, probably the same in that, because, yeah, this game is not, I don't know, the graphics, I think the reason why, like, problem, like, the only thing about these indie games and that is supposed to be like really low graphics, not only because it's like it's a small developer and that, and they basically like have like, it's like a small developer in that. They basically like have like
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on, just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes, the Aurora Borealis would cast a cold green glow.
Aurora Borealis! And this time of day, in this part of the country, look like it's only within your kitchen.
Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days,
Carry on.
but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home.
What the hell am I doing?
You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. But then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
I know. So where's that last dome? Probably somewhere around here, right? There's like an entrance, if I can remember right, it's like an entrance around here. Wait, hold on. Can I look up, please? Ah, God. Get your fuck's face away from me. Okay. Anyway, let's go around this area. There we go. So, I'm guessing it's... Oh, there it is. Like, where's the fucking entrance? Oh, there it is. Okay, so... You know, I got stuck on these rocks before in there, because I was wondering, oh, where is it? It's like, oh, it's up here. So, I think it's up here as well. Okay. Piano music as well. Alright. I don't even know the styles I clicked before there. I think I got like an achievement with those styles in there. Alright. Let's just go up here then. Because that's where you can find right there. Alright. So these like I only see these in fiction. Like I always see these in fiction there, but does the surface, like the floor with like the rocks in there, does this actually exist in real life, or is it just part of fiction? So I see this all the time, like movies, like video game, TV shows, and that, but I don't even know if they actually exist in real life. I don't even know what the hell you even call these things. Okay, where is it? It's not up there, right? I was trying to wonder where the hell the last one is. Oh, there it is. Crackling. Alright. Because I remember, like, that light was up there and I was wondering, where the hell did you... So I kept like jumping up there and be like, where the hell did you get up there now? And then I realized, oh wait, that's on the bottom. Like, oh, crap. Oh, it is the answer to this. Anyway, it's kind of like interesting the developer actually, like, maybe like played it and he just like made a game and he hated it. I understand why it's barely in gameplay. It's not even an hour, that's full time. I think we'll carry on. We'll carry on for a little bit, man. But, yet again, just play the fucking game itself, man. That's why I link it down below. I always like, even though if I do like Let's Plays and I do like finish the games in there, I do like finish like the games in there, I still like leave like a link to the game below in that because there might be like some area, because you know like people like on like comments saying, hey, you didn't go this way or didn't go that way and stuff like that. Yeah, and even though I haven't dug it up yet. Fine, I don't think I have. Because I wasn't the other ones. Okay, I'll just dig it on up and then guess we'll go past it. God, I wish I would do more of those now, but probably not. I was saying before now, I'll still leave the link down below the game net, even if it's not a live stream, or even if I said before now. But yeah, play the game yourself in that. If I don't finish the game, or shit like that, just play it yourself. That's why I'll leave it down below. This is the last one. I just haven't plugged up yet.
My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something. He made tons of birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the home. If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of
I
talking,
don't see anything.
which is how we both liked
to
it.
his dad or something. What the fuck's like two something right here? What, does his mother die or something? Alright. We'll find out about Diff later on. If I can remember, we'd like figure out what his like job is in that, so. There we go. It's nicely destroyed. Okay. Ooh. Yes, who's out on the horizon?
The perpetrator stood nearby, unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead.
That sounds okay.
And he's never coming back, Rachel.
That explains the that
I can tell
explains
you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry for everything.
Like play this in like the on the first tree on the in Firewatch because it's quite emotional. You know? There's like similar graphics, like the shell save graphics. You bastard! I still my spirit animal. I wish I could like press F instead of like clicking. I wish I could press F. You bastard! I want to get you. Come back here, you scumbag! Whoa! Whee! About like, because wolves in culture are like, I don't know, metaphor. Is your dad the wolf? Is he the big fat wolf, big bad wolf? And why is this going real? Please don't do this. Someone's watching Disney Plus in my downstairs, and well, if this ends right here, then I'm gonna just end it here because I'm bored at the moment. Alright, it's getting better now. Let's continue. And now it's just past an hour. Okay. Let's go. I was gonna like win that whole like, it was green for like the rest of it, and then it went red for some reason. That little button that went red. Going home, like bloody figuring out. Oh god, that's deep. Oh. fast. What makes sense that you're going good. We're walking downhill in there. How the hell do you walk downhill? How's that even possible? You've like, no, you've probably in an angle, like walking in an angle. It's a run all the time, Jesus. Piano music. Running down that road. Running down that road. Running down that hill. Running down that building. You said running up that building. What the fuck do you run up a building? It's gravity, am I right? Zigzag, zigzag. Maybe after the zone, let me stream. It's only 6:30 after all. I should like stream it later, actually. Yeah, I'll like, if you guys want to play the whole game again for some reason, just play it yourself. I'll put it like down below. Actually, I always like do that like after before stream. So, yeah, go down below and play the game yourself, play yourself. I'm not gonna do part 2 of like dog. I never beat like the first tree. Anyway, what's this?
I need to go to bed. I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
Good night. Alright. Just gonna fade black. Or just keep on moving. I should just keep on moving, man. Alright. My dad is dead. What about your mother? I was like wondering what the hell is that? I don't know why, but the way it looked, I thought it was like something was floating up there, but no, it was just like a gap against those mountains. So it's just run across there. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it here and that. So yeah, that's the first try, everyone. Thank you guys for joining me in that. How's the camera's like still like weirdly like weird in that. And also, how do you guys like my beard, by the way? I've been growing a beard lately in that. Yeah, so yeah. So it's been like I grew it for like 2 weeks in there. I stopped shaving on Saturday in that. So yeah, I stopped shaving on shaving on like Sunday in that. So yeah, it's going pretty good at the moment in that. So yeah, I don't know how big I'm gonna make it in that, or I don't even know if I'm gonna keep it in that. I might leave it for a month and then I'll shave it all off in that. But yeah, it's basically the first tree in that, and well, I wasn't planning on streaming it. I wasn't planning on streaming this game in that, but unless I got it off my back in that. So yeah, that's the first tree, everyone. In that. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another one-off video in that. But hopefully, be more exciting than this game in that. And it's also just like Firewatch is actually also like the other game that we played. Like Firewatch is actually similar to another game I did in the past in that. So yeah. Anyway, my name's Nat, and I'll